All right, brother, hold up. It's the man of knowledge coming at your way. Check it in. Check it out. Peace. So how about them Cowboys? Hey, them motherfuckers 1-4. Now, last week I'm sorry, sometime around, I believe last week was it, or what have you, they lost Dak Prescott due to him breaking his ankle. Tragic. You know, it's funny that I'm making this video while I'm at it because it just reminds me. My neighbor is a Cowboys fan, and I've been picking on his ass all week about this shit. That he ain't giving me no response. But I can't talk shit. Goddamn Patriots 2-3. You know we lost to the damn Broncos. Fuck it. Anyway, that ain't even that's beside the point. Anyway, fuck it.
When you turn on the tape, you know, I'm like, what's this? You know, if you sit in my office, I'm gonna say, okay, well, you think I'm not doing my job? Let's look at this tape right quick, buddy. Who's this not chasing this play down? Who's this guy not filling the gap? Who's this guy getting beat deep? Because I mean, so it's a two-way street. And I look at it like they're dealing with grown men. We all play in the NFL, Neek, RC. Listen, you're responsible for what you put on tape, whether you believe in the scheme.
Cowboys actually 2-4, and we talking about defense. The Cowboys defense has always been a problem. Damn, I mean they be so concerned on offensive players. Get a damn O line. Get a damn D. Like, oh my God, like that goddamn defense is so goddamn horrible. Oh my God.
Or not, whether you think it works or not, that's besides the point. You know why? Because you're playing for another contract. Whether Mike McCarthy makes.
That's another thing I'm looking at and concerned with Dak Prescott. How the hell he gonna get that money? What's that contract gonna be looking like for him now? Now that he's been injured. On some real shit.
In Dallas or not, that's none of your business. You know why? Because you want to have a long career. And the only way you're going to do that is to go out there and do your damn job. Now,
the only way you're going to stay healthy is if you stay healthy.
The second part is you have absolutely no leadership in the locker room. You know why? Because there's a Tekashi in the locker room. And you let him infiltrate the whole locker room. And he's going out there.
That motherfucker said that's a Tekashi.
Now telling beat reporters, I don't like this. Coach can't do that. So you got to get the Tekashi out the locker room. This is the time where you need to have a team meeting and try to squash all of that. You might not be able to salvage your season, but personally,
you had me up until the team meeting.
Selfishly, you might want to get things a little better.
You had us all rolling up until you called the team meeting. Because all that's going to happen at the team meeting is everybody going to lie. Nobody going to be like, I said it. Like, it's a waste of time. You can have the Monday morning meeting that you have after the game, and you go ahead and say, look here, somebody talking trash. You got something to say it. Then everybody gets quiet. Nobody raises their hand. No one says what they was whispering about. The bottom line is everyone's doing your job, and I agree with you. You're playing for...
Basically, Cowboys is like a team... Cowboys locker room is basically like a goddamn class full of kindergartners. And I wouldn't even say that. Head starters or some shit.
Contract, you're not playing for Mike McCarthy necessarily, but if you believe that Mike McCarthy is putting you in position that is shortening your career or putting you in position that...
Man, first things first. Fuck Mike McCarthy. He can't even put himself in position. Fuck him.
It does not make you look good. Whether it's right or wrong, you can be upset at that. All of us have been on teams where coaches have made mistakes. Been on teams where players have made mistakes. I think...
Right. But you ain't never heard of a damn coach. Well, nah, I ain't gonna say that. But damn, I mean, all coaches have made some damn silly ass mistakes, but Mike McCarthy been making goddamn mistakes his whole damn career. Shit, I mean, you want to know somebody who know all about hell? Why don't you ask Aaron Rodgers?
I think it's bad to be pointing fingers behind people's back, but I do understand the frustration. frustration, if it is true, right? If they are not properly preparing them, I completely understand the frustration because you're putting my career in jeopardy.
Go ahead, Des.
No, actually, Cowboys are putting their franchise in jeopardy. Motherfuckers ain't been to the damn championship not one time since the 2000s.
Frozen again. Can you believe this? It's the best conversation that we've had all season.
Ever since the 2000s started through 2000s, and I'm talking 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, nigga. I'm talking about the 2010s now. The fucking teens. The damn 2015, 2016, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 18, 19. And they damn sure ain't going this year. Come on, Cal. Now look, this been damn over 20-something damn years. I mean, where are you going? But y'all America's team? Shit.
And it keeps freezing, but I'll handle it gracefully because I'm a pro. So, RC, let me come back to you then on that thought, which is, doesn't there need to be, now maybe this is just a person who never played talking, but doesn't some...
Yeah, you're a person who never played and you talking shit. Right. Right, but it's okay. It's okay. Speak your mind. Speak your mind while you're making them damn gay-ass hand signals. Go ahead.
Need to get up in the middle of that locker room, whether it's a player, probably can't be a coach at this point. It has to be a player and say, guys, this nonsense stops now. Anyone has anything to say, they say it out loud in this room right now, and then that's going to be the end of that. Because if no leader...
Cowboys is like the so-called boys in the hood. Somebody do something they ain't got no business doing. Instead of speaking up about it, they ain't saying shit. They no, I ain't snitching. You know, it's just like like I said, a class full of kindergartners, childish ass people. Mike McCarthy gonna walk up in there like, all right, who spilled this milk? All right, who called that dumbass play when I said call auto? Motherfucker gonna be all you gonna hear is crickets. Ain't nobody gonna speak up. Who's the damn starting quarterback now that Dak Prescott's gone? Because I haven't even kept up with the Cowboys since Dak Prescott got snapped his damn ankle. Damn, that looked ugly.
Steps forward and does something, this thing is just going down the tubes. And oh, by the way, this team is still in first place. Doesn't someone need to do that, RC?
No, you
keep playing, and motherfucker gonna be first class citizen tickets, having first class citizen tickets to fly their ass out of the United States, or at least out of the damn stadium.
No, you know what a leader needs to do? A leader in this locker room right now needs to point a finger at themselves, whether it's DeMarcus Lawrence or Jalen Smith or Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott needs to get into the middle of the locker room and say, I fumbled the ball twice. I put us in the bad position. It doesn't matter what.
Well, I don't think he gonna do that because I think he too busy doing whatever he do, which is what have you, or whatnot, whatever that may be.
Mike McCarthy is doing. I did this, and not say, hey, we all need to.
Hey, Mike McCarthy done did a lot of shit. You think about Mike McCarthy ought to at least have at least 2 to 3 rings under his name. Hell, 4 or 5. He ought to be right there with Bill Belichick.
To get better, or we all need to stop snitching, or we all need to band this thing together and keep
But ain't nobody snitching though. Motherfuckers be quiet.
Everything in the locker room.
Instead of taking responsibility.
Somebody needs to get up and show accountability. Somebody needs to stand up and say, this is how you do it, and this is how we will do it moving forward.
Well, all I gotta say is this. It's hard to try to lead when you ain't never been led. Cowboys have never been necessarily led. They always relied on 2 to 3 players to speak up and say this and say that, and then when nobody want to talk, they pretty much fucked. That's why I said that just like a bunch of kindergartens or head starters.
What this shows me is not only is it a loser's mentality, but there's no one to follow. See, it's not about leading and what your word says. It's about your actions. And if somebody in that locker room
Exactly. And once again, ain't nobody in about it.
people respect, at least from a monetary standpoint, finally stands up and say, you know what? I have to be better. I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm not worried about the fact that 50 Cent was his mentor. I'm worried about me. I'm going to focus on me this week. And then that tells the rest.
Let me say this since this motherfucker want to talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. He giving 50 Cent a bad name out here in the streets, man.
Little people in the locker room, then maybe you should focus on yourself too.
And I'm going to make Dominic Foxworth's day by handing him this one, which is, Neek, if Dak Prescott was still there right now, don't you think that things would be a little bit better than they are in Dallas?
Absolutely, but barely. Absolutely, but barely. I said it.
I mean, the nonsense that people have been saying about Dak is based on that first season when it seems like that team was really talented and they were carrying him. And everyone's kept that narrative going as if it was true. I think if this week's game proved anything, it proved that the opposite was true. It turns that all...
Man, anybody would think what fucking eyes could see Dak Prescott was carrying the Cowboys? A damn rookie. And like I said, even their defense then was still a problem. And that was 2016, 2017 season. Nigga, this the 2021 season. That was 5 years ago.
On his head that Dak was the one person keeping this nonsense together, and losing Dak has really exposed them for their terrible team that they've kind of been all season. The one game they won wasn't really a win as much as it was the Falcons giving it away. And the fact
Talk about all season. I'm talking about all the damn past years. Cause after that, after the 16-17 season, what you should have seen with the 17-18 season, my damn. Homie, what was y'all doing? They didn't go like 7-9? Or no, I think, what was it, 6-10? When they come out 18-19 season and they went 8-8 and come out here in 19-20 season and go 8-8 again.
they've been competitive
Oh,
in these
man.
games. It's been in large part a credit to Dak Prescott. So I know Dak loves his teammates and he wasn't celebrating when they lost that game, but I bet his agent sure was happy when he saw Andy Dalton go out there and throw that thing away, because it shows how...
Right. That's who the second string starting quarterback is right now. Well, technically they're starting because Prescott pretty much done.
And how valuable it really is.
But I'm still trying to wonder out what this does for that contract for Dak, man. I feel hella sorry for him.
Doing, Dom. You know what he was doing? They was on the phone talking about money. Yeah. Money. Because that's just what we saw in this game.
Shout out to Crown Time from WWE. Rest in peace, Shad.
It's not only about the fact that Dak Prescott's not there to lead. It's that this team hasn't looked like this. They haven't had to accept that they were this bad until Dak Prescott wasn't there to save them. Until Dak Prescott wasn't...
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of what the Milwaukee Bucks would be if Giannis Antetokounmpo got injured for the rest of the season. Real talk, it really does.
There to make a miraculous comeback and make this seem like a semblance of a football game. A quarterback completed 9 passes against the Dallas Cowboys, and they got blown out of the AT&T Stadium. There is...
Shit, motherfucker gonna need a little high-speed internet.
No amount of phone service that can make that call.
Okay.
Yeah, motherfucker can make a call. I just told you. Make a call to get his ass out of that damn stadium. Literally.
Leave that thought there for just a moment. We didn't get to any of the other things.
I mean, goddamn, man. Don't be surprised. You know what? Real talk, with the route Cowboys is going, don't be surprised if they turn out around the next decade or so. And I'm assuming that this society will still be around in the 2030s. I'm just say this: don't be surprised if the Cowboys be like what the Cleveland Browns have been since 2006 or 4 or 5, which is trash. I mean, damn, even the damn fucking Cleveland Browns has made more progress than the Dallas Cowboys. God damn.
was planning, which is actually excellent. Let me bring Dan Graziano into the conversation for a minute here, my insider, because I'm wondering who is laughing at this conversation and sitting back and enjoying this more right now. Is it Dak Prescott and his agent, or is it Jason Garrett in New York saying, oh, maybe it really wasn't all my fault what happened there?
Yeah, look.
Well, shit, Jason Garrett ain't got shit to talk about. And Dak Prescott, he probably ain't got nothing to laugh about neither, because I bet you every time he laugh, he be like, my ankle. And then when you look at Jason Garrett, what the fuck he gonna talk about? Huh? I mean, real talk. What the fuck he gonna say? What he gonna say? Well, look at him.
I mean, Jason Garrett's not wishing ill on me.
My nigga, the fucking Giants or wherever he went, right? Didn't he go to the Giants or the Jets? I believe it was the Giants. They ain't won that, my nigga. They ain't won a game yet. They haven't won a game yet, man. So if he don't shut his raggedy ass up,
The current Cowboys, but
and you know what they say, every time you in trouble, everywhere you look and you're in trouble, it ain't that trouble's finding you. It's because you're the trouble. You're the trouble. You're the problem.
it's a good point that this never happened when Garrett was there. As bad as things got, you never heard anonymous sniping from inside the locker room from players. It was always together. So, look, I think what we're seeing in Dallas is obviously Mike McCarthy and his coaching staff have not made the connection with the players that team ownership thought they would, obviously, when they brought them in. Losing early obviously makes that more difficult, and you start to hear this behind the scenes. But this level of frustration this early in the season is a significant issue for the Dallas Cowboys, and the message here is not, oh, they should have kept Jason Garrett. The message is, as we look ahead to the next coach carousel coming up here in a few months, if you're going to get rid of a guy, you got to be really careful and really certain about who you bring in to replace him.
Well, for the most part, if I were y'all, I'd turn that damn star into the damn sun and burn it down. Burn that whole damn franchise down, man, because they going downhill. Damn Cowboys done. Go ahead and put a stamp on your season, because you're finished. And so are you, the rest of you Cowboys fans. But anyway, that's all I really have for this topic. Go ahead and share the content. Subscribe to the channel for more. I got more on the way. Man of Knowledge checking out. All right, peace.